5 deadlift mistakes every man over 35 is still making, and my 3 quick fixes to change that. So you can get develop a strong lower back, strong total body, strong legs, and do it injury-free. Let's get into it. The first one is having the kettlebell in the wrong place, setting it up incorrectly. So the kettlebell deadlift, it's similar to a swing, but it's different in that the bell's in a different place. So if you have the kettlebell set up by your toes, that is going to put strain on your lower back because you have to pull up, and that force is going to that lower back, okay? So bell in the wrong place, that's not gonna be good. I'm gonna show you how to fix that with my 3 tips in a second. Next one's gonna be not hinging correctly or even squatting. Okay, so the kettlebell deadlift is a hinge. You're hinging back. Hips are going back. You're not squatting. I see a lot of this in the gym, squatting and picking it up. A squat is a squat, a deadlift is a hinge. So squat, knees go forward, hinge, hips go back. You have that vertical part of your shin in the ground, okay? Not forward. So that's the second one. Next one's gonna be not packing your shoulders down when you pick up that kettlebell. So when you have the kettlebell, you're picking it up, shrugging is a mistake. So you wanna pack them down. If you're shrugging and trying to lift that bell up, you're gonna strain your upper back, your thoracic, your neck. So if you're not packing the shoulders down, you're shrugging instead on your deadlift, that is gonna be another error that you wanna fix. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. This one is a big one. So, especially when you get heavier with kettlebell deadlifts, is rounding the back. So if you're picking that bell up and you're rounding as you lift it up, as you probably know, that's gonna strain your back. That's gonna hurt your back, and that's gonna lead to injury. And you're probably not gonna come back and do the deadlift, which is not gonna be good. So you wanna avoid that. So I'm gonna show you how to set up properly and have it all locked in together so that your back's not round. You can prevent that right off the start. So you don't have to even think about it. You just lock it in and you're good to go, okay? And then the last one's gonna be the last mistake, number 5, is not locking out fully at the top. So when you're doing the deadlift, okay, and I've seen this a lot, you're lifting it up, you're deadlifting the bell, and most people stop right here. What's wrong with that? Well, as you can see, my back's a little round. My head's probably looking down. They're just trying to rep the reps, okay? Trying to get reps. It's not reps, it's about quality. Deadlift is a power strength move. It's grind, it's slow and controlled, not fast and furious, okay? So if you don't lock it at the top, you're missing that full glute activation, quad activation by locking the knees, and full body lock out at the top activation. That's gonna give you the benefits from strength, stability, protection of your lower back, and it's also gonna contribute to the kettlebell swing, which, hint, the deadlift is the exercise that you wanna learn first before you do the 2-arm swing, because as you're swinging that bell, if you don't lock out at the top, you're not gonna have the power that you need to swing that bell. The kettlebell swing should be powered, locked out. It's that same lockout that you do on the deadlift, okay? So if you're doing any 5 of these mistakes, this is how you're gonna fix them with my 3 quick tips here, all right? So set up, activate, and follow through. That's what it is, okay? So we're gonna combine everything together. It's gonna be simple. Once you start practicing it and doing it and just making it part of your setup for your deadlift, it's gonna be second nature. You're not gonna have to think about it much. Okay, so first off, going back to the first one, bell in the wrong place. Instead of the bell being right here by your toes, you want that bell by your heels. Okay, so remember, you wanna protect that back, you wanna load the hips. You're loading the hips. And if you have the bell by your toes, like I said at the beginning, you're gonna round that back, it's gonna hurt your back. So you wanna load the hips, the weight on the hips, so it's coming straight up. Bell's right by your heels, so you're reaching back for it. So I'll show you from the side. If you're looking from the side here, you can barely see the bell because it's by my heels. I'm hinging back down. Remember, I'm not squatting. I'm hinging, and I grab the bell and I pick it up, okay? Hinge properly, hinge. So one tip here you can practice with your hinge is find the wall, get about 6 inches from the wall, hinge. If you hinge right, like you're supposed to, your hips, your butt's gonna hit the wall, okay? If you squat, you're gonna miss the wall. So practice that. Hinge, tap the wall. Hinge, tap the wall. That's the hinge you want when you're doing a deadlift, okay? So that's part of the setup, okay? So the setup, You're gonna, again, going back to the first mistake here, bell in the wrong place, you want the bell in the correct place, okay? And then you're going to just hinge like I just said. This is part of the setup. Hinge down, bell by your heels, hinge, grab that bell here. Again, packing those shoulders down, not shrugging. Pack, you're set up. You're activated. That leads to activation. Abs, glutes, lats, packed, activate. And then the last one is follow through. You just stand up tall and you finish at the top. So it looks like this. Pack, power breathe, glutes are locked, quads, everything's engaged, knees are locked, you're standing up tall. You come back down to the same position by your heels. You can even shrug and pack them again. That's the follow through, okay? And that has to do with any size of bell. It's the same setup, okay? Especially important as you get heavier with your kettlebells, okay? So as I go over here, do you see me over here? So 16 kilo bell, here's the 20. So same setup, hinge down, pack, lock out the top. Make sure your abs are braced or engaged as well. That's part of the setup, okay? Same thing, go to a 24 kilo bell, hinge down, power up. Okay, and as you go up in the bell weight, you're gonna get stronger. You're gonna develop a strong lower back, posterior chain, stronger legs if you apply these principles. Okay, again, I go up to a heavier bell here, next size bell up. Same setup. Again, when you're doing a heavier weight, when you're progressing, you're gonna go up in deadlift weight. You're gonna get stronger with your deadlift. This is a powerful movement, but you have to do it correctly. So as you go up, if you go up in weight, as you go up in weight, pay more attention to this setup, okay? So again, bell by the heels, hinge down, pack the shoulders, abs activated, stand up tall. Lock out at the top, okay? Reset, lock out at the top, okay? Again, going up the weight ladder. And again, the deadlift is gonna be something you're gonna progress to quickly as you go up in your kettlebell training. So as you go up in weight, your reps are gonna be lower, 2 to 3 reps, no more than that. Single reps even, no more than 5, definitely. But you wanna make sure this setup, you have this setup locked in. Okay, so I'm gonna slide this to you here so you can see better. So again, going up in the weight, locking it down, and your distance from the ground is gonna be a little bit different because the bell, the bigger the bell, the higher it's gonna be up off the ground. So same thing though, set up, bell by your heels, hinge down, pack, activate, and stand up tall. Just like that. You'll feel that you fully finished the deadlift when your glutes are locked, they're locked down, your quads are locked, your legs are fully extended, you're locked out at the top. Because like I said, that's gonna contribute to a good swing, which you set up that bell. Same thing here, okay? The bell's a different place, but it's the same activation as standing up tall. Bell just a different place. Lock out. And that's how you do the swing. That's you go from deadlift to swing. Okay, that'll be another video from deadlift to swing. Stay tuned for that. But until now, practice these 3 setup tips. Again, set up, activate, follow through. Follow my setup principles, how to set up easily. Up over that bell by your heels, pack those shoulders, abs engaged, grip that bell, and activate and stand it up tall, lock it at the top. Okay, so this is the deadlift. This is the foundation exercise for all men training to get stronger, to get better, to get fitter, to do it safely, to develop a strong lower back instead of a fragile back and posterior chain. The deadlift is it. This is your foundation. This is where you start. This is where you get this down. Then you can move on to the swing. You can move on to other exercises with a strong foundation in place with the kettlebell deadlift. Follow my 3 principles: set up, activate, and follow through, okay? So if you like this video, let me know, share it, like it, share it to anyone that may be doing the deadlift and you know it's probably, they're maybe doing it incorrectly. Share it and like it, and let's get them doing proper kettlebell deadlifts. And when you're ready to apply this to an actual workout, a full body kettlebell workout that involves the deadlift and the swing and the clean and the press and the row and all those exercises, I have a quick 10-minute full body kettlebell workout that you can do in 10 short minutes, 1 kettlebell. You can practice this, you can get in and get it done. So KB10, if you want that, I'll shoot it over to you. Otherwise, keep training strong, keep practicing the deadlift, follow my principles, follow my tips. And if you have any questions, of course, put them in the comments below. Keep training strong, keep getting after it, keep making progress one day at a time. You're gonna get there. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Train strong, you got this.